Yes. So first of all, thank you so much for joining and for sending me the email for the lovely conversation. I'm eager to know about yourself. And first, tell me, how's your morning going?
Yeah, it's pretty going very well, and I'm very exciting to connect with you. And thank you so much for having me here. And okay, so let me introduce myself. So my name is Arvind Thakur, and basically I'm from Chhatarpur, Madhya Pradesh. But currently I live in Bangalore. Here I'm working in IT sector, and I have a 1.5 year of experience in this field. Yeah, that's about me. Thank you so much.
Okay, you can mention about the things you do in your leisure time. What are the things you do in your free time?
Yeah. So free time, like I would like to watch movie, and as well as to be honest, I would like to learn it, like YouTube, something new.
Okay, that's lovely to know that you have learning attitude. Okay, and I know you have been following me for a really long period of time. I used to get your comments on my videos. I remember that.
Yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. I follow you a long time. At least I think I remember you and three YouTuber I really like you and follow. One you and Asu sir and another is I forget their her name. Uh,
Okay.
She come from Delhi and she by professional advocate, but exactly I
Karishma
forget her
Chauhan.
name.
Karishma
Charisma,
Chauhan.
yes.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
to be honest, I really learned from both of all of you.
Mm. Yes, we learn from each other. When I also started my journey, I used to watch their videos only because they were making content before me, Ashutosh and Karishma
Yes.
Chauhan. So I started watching their videos and I got inspired and then I started my journey. Like I had always the thought that I want to be very good at proficient in English. But and because of them I got to know about Clappingo and join session, and yeah, everything is available on my channel and you are aware already because you have been following me for a really long
Yeah.
period of time. Yes.
And
Okay.
I think when you started the channel, I think that time I started to follow you.
Thank you. Thank you so much from the
I think
bottom of my
yes,
heart for following me
this
and
is
for supporting me at the same time. As you are a follower of mine for a long period of time now, so you must have observed something that you think is missing on my channel. So, can you just give any suggestion which I should improve, I should work upon, and I should come in my upcoming videos or bring something new? Any idea, anything in your mind, any suggestion?
this is a big question for me because I'm learning from you. So
Okay.
I can't say anything because to be honest, I learned so much thing from you because you mentioned everything in your session, whatever
Oh,
we
wow.
want to learn, like we are learner or we are
Mm-hmm.
beginner. So
Mm-hmm.
like uh, you hit every topic, what coming in my our mind.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you so much for sharing these videos on YouTube.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And tell me about that series, which is called Feature to Fluency. Are you liking listening to advanced trainers, advanced speakers on my channel?
Yeah, like I recently watched your last series. She come from the Bangalore, I think she. So
Mm-hmm.
that is very well, very helpful for us. And I follow your every video, but
Thank you.
I forget sometime to drop the comment. But I like those videos. So
I
sometime
remember.
I got your reply also.
Hmm. Whenever I get free time, I reply people. And I remember you,
Yes.
like you used to comment every on every video. That's why when you commented in last video too, I remembered, okay, this is the follower since starting. So yes, immediately I checked my email because you mentioned that I have sent an email to you and I want to talk to you. So then I checked my email and I thought, let me just book a session with him first. Yeah. So today it's Sunday. So what's the plan?
Yeah, today I after this session I will have. Uh, I I want to go to market and I
Mm-hmm.
want to buy some clothes because evening time my friend has a you know is ring ceremony, engagement.
Wow.
So I want to go there. So I'm planning to go there.
Okay,
And
so it
as
would
well as
be
I come, yeah, I'm from, you know, Chhatarpur district. So
mhm.
recently I came my hometown. So I'm planning to go to Bageshwar Dham, which is very famous. Uh,
Oh,
everybody know about Bageshwar Dham.
everybody knows. Everybody is singular, so
Yeah,
it should be
everybody
everybody knows.
knows.
That is famous, of course, Bageshwar Dham Balaji.
Yes.
And yeah, I got to know about them through YouTube only, like watching their reels on YouTube and then videos, and I follow personally.
Mhm.
Okay, so you have great plans for today, and it would be a wonderful day, right? Okay,
Yes,
great. But
definitely.
I'm going to just have sessions throughout the day because there are a lot of working professionals who are sending me emails every single day and asking to have a session only on the weekend. So today it would
Yes,
be
yes.
a really occupied for me. Okay. Hmm. Yes. So where do you live actually? Right now you are at home, right?
Yeah, right now I'm in my home,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm working in Bangalore. There I'm
Okay.
working.
Okay. Okay. It means if you are working there, you have people around you who talk in English.
Yeah, I got very good environment where I live
Lovely.
because
Mm-hmm.
yeah, because in Bangalore everybody want to speak in English because Bangalore has a native language Kannada. So we can't speak Kannada. So we can't comfortable with that language. So usually I also speak English. Yeah, I speak broken English, but I try to speak.
Okay, that's great that you try. Everybody wants to speak in English. Wants to.
And yeah,
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, so
sorry
may
for
I know, like,
interruption.
before joining this particular job, how your English was before joining?
Very vast, very vast. Because
Was
that time I couldn't, yeah, I couldn't speak as well as I couldn't understand. But
mm,
when starting to watching your channel and apart from other channels, so
mm-hmm.
I learned small things, and that is very helpful for me. I really appreciate
Yeah.
you. I don't like making the impression for front of you or other
Mm,
person because whatever I write in your videos comment downside of comment
mm-hmm.
I write only from my heart because
Thank
which
you.
I feel I just write. I don't care
Mm,
this is right or wrong or this is impression or bad impression. I don't care because
mm,
whatever I think and whatever I got, so my heart just improve myself. Sorry, uh, express myself.
mm. Thank you so much. And it helps us too to understand what actually we did in the session or what actually we need to keep in mind from next time. Right. So you also
Yes,
teach in the same way if you speak whatever you actually feel about the content. And this is right that you express your own thoughts, on feelings. Great. Okay. So your English was worst before joining. And then you started
yes,
watching videos, then you started. So do you learn from as you mentioned that you love watching movies too whenever you get free time. So do you watch
yes.
movies in English?
No, I was in Hindi language, but I start to on the subtitle. So in my mind, and I thought, my opinion, like I watch in Hindi and I read in English.
Okay.
So like both are the same. Like I read English to English and
Mhm.
I listen Hindi. So English or Hindi both are going the same path. So that I will able to understand very well.
Simultaneously you can learn when you are
Yeah,
listening to the sentence in Hindi and you are reading it in English, so you can understand what it is
yeah,
actually. And you said I
yeah.
thought. No, it is about I thought is in past. मैं सोचता था, मैं सोचता हूँ
Uh,
अभी भी. It means I think that watching in Hindi and listening to the dialogues in Hindi and reading in English is great for me. Great way to learn English for me. So it means you
yes.
think, not thought. Got it?
Okay. Yeah.
A very
This
small
is why good
correction.
problem.
No
This is
problem.
my big problem.
I just use my limited knowledge to help others if I can. And for that reason, I'm just trying to learn and be very good at this language so I can help people. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, this
Uh,
this code this code very impressive because very, like you every session you mention this code. I'm learning, and this
yeah.
code is inspire us because if you are learning, definitely we are also follow you and learning from you.
Yes, learning this language is really a lifelong journey, I guess, because language has vast things like so it doesn't end like this, and every single one
Yes.
learns from each other, right? Okay, so you mentioned that you love learning new things whenever you get time. So may I know what is that new thing you are currently working upon?
Mhm. So as I mentioned, I'm working person, so I'm learning from related my job. Like
Okay.
I'm Power BI developer, so I learn
Mm-hmm.
the advanced level of my study. Like
Okay.
whatever need to expand my job, get the good opportunity. As well as
Okay.
one day, I remember your one thought. You earlier you mentioned you have complete your graduation in Korean language.
Mm-hmm.
So one day suddenly one thought came in my mind, and I thought, okay, that day I thought, okay, I also learned something new. So just I watched two or three videos, like not Korean, Japanese video, Japanese language.
Wow.
But
Mm.
just learned two or three videos, and then I didn't get a good time to learn. But I'm
Mm.
starting again to learning because I
Japanese. Wow.
because you inspired us. Yeah, you inspired
Oh,
us because you are from India, right?
yeah.
I'm from India, but
Mm-hmm.
you learned from you learned Korean language, which is very, I can say, very out of the world for us
Different.
because
Yeah.
we learn Hindi. Our language is Hindi, native language is Hindi,
Mm.
and yeah, we can give the effort only the English language. But you learned Korean, which is very out of the. I don't have the good word. What I say.
Yes, it is. And I love languages. So I'm thinking of learning some other languages too. So very soon I'll start
Hmm.
learning other language, like as you mentioned, Japanese or maybe
Okay.
Spanish. I would
Hmm.
definitely. Nowadays I'm listening
Yes.
to polyglots. Polyglots,
Hmm.
people who love learning different languages and who have great command over different languages. Like many people know 7 languages, then 13 language. I know a person who is a foreigner who knows 13 different languages. And when I listen to
Oh
these
my
kind of
God.
things, that fascinates me a lot. Like, okay, they can express their ideas in 13 different languages, which is really impressive. So I would
Very, very
definitely love
impressive.
to learn any other language too. From YouTube itself, we can learn now. I think, and there are some
So
applications like
yes.
Duolingo and a few more applications are there. So I think I would go, and if I get a
Mhm.
chance who can teach me directly, I would definitely love to connect to them too. Okay. So do you have any question? So if you want me to help with.
Yes, yes. So I have only one question: how to improve like vocabulary, or because I'm able to speak very well, but sometimes I lack of the vocabulary, and I use very wrong sentences. Like I forget the past or what you present. Sometimes
Mhm.
I forget the exactly. So could you please help me to
The
how
best
to
the best thing
improve these
about
things?
you is, yeah. So the best thing about you is that you don't make major mistakes. Very trivial mistakes you make while speaking. So as you mentioned that you sometimes forget about the past, forget about the present. So very few times. It is not multiple
Mhm.
times, very few times. So it can be eradicated by doing the deliberate practices every day. And second, you mentioned how to improve vocabulary, right?
Yes.
First thing, I guess you are watching my videos, so you get repeated words in my videos. Like I
Yes.
repeat, if I learn something new, I repeat it multiple times in multiple videos. So which will help me to personally to remember the word for a long period of time. At the same time, of if a person doesn't have much time, and him just watching my videos can revise words unknowingly. They don't even realize that they're revising, but they keep revising words if they watch my videos continuously. And that is why I deliberately repeat the words. Some people say that you are using the similar words, but I think it is mandatory to use similar words for a long period of time to make it registered in your mind. So, this is what you can try. So, when you come across any new word, one or two, first, write down and learn the meaning and make your own sentences. Make the connection with the word. As I created a video, separate video, like, where I mentioned that you should make the connection with the
Mm-hmm.
word first. So, using the particular word, you can make a sentence in your present, relate with your present situation if it is possible. If not, then relate with the past situation, anecdote, experience, anything. If not possible, then relate with future, like your dreams, aim, what you are planning to do. So there is a possibility that you will be able to relate the word with something, with any experience or anything. So make the good connection with that and use it multiple times. So whenever you get a
Yes.
chance to talk to anyone or interact with any YouTuber, any stranger, try to use the word deliberately. Initially, you can keep the word in front of you. Later, when the word is already registered in your mind, then you will be able to use it effortlessly. Okay, so repetition is the
But
one key which can help you
yeah.
to remember the word at the right moment of time. What happens is, like, there are many words we are aware of and we can remember when we are just walking, when we are thinking, or when we are watching. So when we see the word, we remember the meaning. Okay, if I see a mitigate word in a video, I'm able to remember, like, mitigate means make something less severe or painful, or like this. But when it comes to use it while speaking, I forget. It happens, right? It happens.
Yes.
So that is why repetition is one which plays a vital role in that, in remembering the word and recalling on the right moment of using in the conversation. Yes, you were asking something.
Yes. So, like, if I use advanced vocabulary or whatever I learn, so
Hmm.
sometime I thought the thought will come in my mind. If I use this vocabulary and who is the friend of me, uh, I'm talking with them. So that time I thought, okay, if he doesn't understand my this vocabulary, so why should use this vocabulary? Sometime I think this.
You will be able to understand their level. See, right now in front of you, did I use any advanced word yet? No. As you mentioned that I
No.
am a beginner, right? I haven't used
Yes.
any advanced word that you didn't understand. Maybe I said leisure time, leisure time. What do you do in your leisure time? You asked me, and I said free time. So you get to know
Okay.
immediately, like, okay. And then because at that time we were just started our conversation. So I got to know, like, okay, your level. In just one sentence, I got to know. So I started using simple
Yes.
English. So you will automatically understand. And if you're working with them, you already know what their level. Okay. But it
Yeah.
doesn't mean that you should stop learning new words, advanced words. No, keep learning. Maybe like you are with the circle where people have a very basic level or use basic English, you can keep that. You can speak that level of English, but keep learning, because one day maybe you get an opportunity to interact with the client who are from UK or USA. You get an opportunity to represent your company or give a presentation in front of others, like higher people, or maybe you have to interact with the boss or any higher person. You will not struggle to find the words. That is why we learn. So otherwise, what you will feel, you feel comfortable with your friend circle, with your friends, with your colleagues. But once you will get the chance, the opportunity to interact with anybody who is better than you will feel demotivated. Then you will not be able
Right.
to
Right.
perform, right? So for that reason, just keep learning, and you know the level. So according to the level, you can switch. It will be in your hands. But if you are at the basic level, nothing is in your hands. You cannot switch to advanced and basic according to the situation, according to the person. But if you have great command over everything like basic English, advanced English, you will be able to handle every situation, or you will be able to face
Right.
everyone, even the person is better than you or not. You will be able to understand, assess, and express yourself. Okay.
Yeah, I got my answer.
Yeah.
I got. Because before I was thinking, if I learn advanced vocabulary, so where I can use that
Mm,
vocabulary. But you give me the exactly correct whatever I want to ask
yeah,
and
on
whatever
regular
I want
basis.
to. And
Yes, I also talk to normal people who are beginners, who are intermediates. But in for my future to fluency, I have to interact with trainers. So I need to be good at advanced, at basic, so I can alter it according to the situation, according to the person. It's easy when you have great command over the language. It's easy to just switch, and you will enjoy the process. People.
like one day I learned one vocabulary, the
Mm-hmm.
presumably. So
Resembly, okay.
presumably means,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, presumably means maybe, might be, the advanced version of maybe, might be. But I only learned that vocabulary. I never
Mm-hmm.
speak in front of anyone because I
Okay.
thought, okay, if I use this word, I don't know someone understand or not.
To be honest, I didn't know the meaning of the word. I know perhaps,
Yeah,
probably.
yeah. I
These
learned
are the
from the Atomic Habit books.
advanced words also. There are some advanced words who are familiar, like perhaps is a little advanced but
Mm.
familiar. We
Yes.
have read, we
Mm.
have heard it. Perhaps, probably is a little
Yeah,
advanced, but it is common too. So learn words.
yeah,
That is also essential to recognize if the word is a little advanced and it is used, it is heard multiple times. Then you can incorporate it in your dictionary. So perhaps, probably are the words which are little advanced at the same time are familiar,
yes.
right?
So I learned this vocabulary from Atomic Habit. One
Hmm.
day I read that book. So where I got this word. So
Hmm.
I just
In books,
wrote down and yes,
hmm. In books, we
definitely.
have a lot of advanced words which are not used uh, in on regular basis. So
Yes,
you can mostly learn words by watching others, by listening to others. So if you get the word is already in the market, people are using and a little advanced, you can make an impression by using the word. Just pick that word. That would be more
yes.
appropriate. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Anything else?
I would like to only, yeah, I would like to watch only from YouTube content, like a kind of you or
Hmm.
other YouTuber, because you are
Mm-hmm.
mentioned every vocabulary what I am learning nowadays, because
Mm-hmm.
you are speaking daily languages sentence or which is very need to learn from learn to us.
Mm-hmm.
So that is very helpful for us.
Mm-hmm.
So I would like to only watching. I like where I like sometimes I go somewhere to just
Mm-hmm.
I start to YouTube and just start to watching. Yesterday I came from the I came from Bhopal,
Mm-hmm.
so I just sit on the uh, train and just I open your YouTube channel and just start to only listening. So in my understanding, I think listening is the big part to this language if we learn
Indeed.
this language.
Indeed,
Yes.
I 100% certainly agree with you because I have learned the language. First thing which I did was listening. Always listening. I used to listen for 4 to 5 hours. I remember highest I listened English in a day was 12 hours.
Continue 4 to 5 hours.
Y- Highest in my life, I have done it for
Yeah.
12 hours a day. Yes.
Oh my God.
That was only one day when I did for 12 hours. Later, it was 10 hours, then sometimes 5 hours. Then, like, I did really deliberately for many months. Then I reduced a bit and incorporate other habits to like incorporated reading. Then I reduced listening for 2 hours and reading for 2 hours. Initially, I started reading for 2 hours. I guide people that initially you should just read for 15 minutes because I want them to be stick to the habit. Otherwise, if I say them to
Yes.
just read for 2 hours, they will read only for 2 to 3 days. Later, they will like quit the journey, right? I
Yeah.
have experimented with it and I felt it. I started reading, but the good part about me was like I was too fascinated. I was too excited to learn. When I used to see clapping for tutors and other people who are speaking very good English, that wasn't me that I want to sound like him. I want to sound like them. I want to pronounce each word properly. I want to express myself in a beautiful way. So that kept me to just that helped me to keep reading for 2 hours for I guess few months. That but I don't suggest others, like if you are too fascinated, you have interest, go for reading. Even for the day you can read. I know many people who read 3 books in a week, so they read for many hours, I
Yes.
guess. So it is possible, but if you are just trying to learn the language in a very normal way, you can just start reading for 15 minutes or 30 minutes, which is again great. Because nowadays what I do, I read for 30 minutes. I listen hardly for 1 hour because I don't get much time to listen because I have to take sessions and then make notes and provide things. And then I do the shadowing practice. Now I incorporated the shadowing too. So I do shadowing for 30 minutes every day and simultaneously learn the words, new words. Okay.
So
Now, yes. Do you have anything else?
yeah, yeah. Could you please tell me what is the shadow practice? Because I don't know.
Okay, shadowing like imitation when you are listening to somebody attentively and you are repeating after
Hmm.
them. That is shadowing.
Okay, okay, okay.
Okay. Yeah. Now I think I have to go for the next session. I mentioned that we will have at 9 next person and he must be
Yes.
waiting. So thank you so much for connecting to me, for coming along and for giving your precious time for my YouTube channel for this conversation. And I hope that this session helped you.
Yeah, definitely very helpful for me. And thank you so much for having me here. Because
Yeah.
I would
You're
like to
welcome.
connect with you, talk with you.
It
And
was
today,
lovely.
I got big opportunity to connect with you.
Same here.
Yes.
I love talking to people like you and who are really true supporters me. Like it's not just about English conversation. It's about like you have been following me for a really long period of time. So without knowing, I just knew your name and there was a connection like, okay, he has been following me for a really long period of time. I would love to
Yes.
talk to him. He's my subscriber. So there is a connection without even knowing. So, when earlier I used to hear a lot from other YouTubers, like we have a great bond with the subscribers. You are my family and all. I didn't believe that much in that, but now I feel like, yes, there is a connection. Like audience is everything. So thank you so much for supporting me, for showing your love, and have a great day ahead. Bye bye. Enjoy your day.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Bye. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.